Challenge day number 7, week 1, Dr. Jace. I'm going to be going over knee workspace specifically for the joints of the knee. Now, if you don't use it, you lose it, and that's the same with tissues, and it's the same with joints. So a lot of times if you're stuck in certain positions for periods of time, whether that's seated, whether that's standing, or if you don't go out and stress other lines of tissue, what you don't stress, their body's just not going to utilize, and it's not going to send resources to maintain that area. And then the area of opportunity that you're able to move in then shrinkens from there. So what we're going to look to do is increase the joint capacity to move throughout the fullest range of motion possible. What that means is we're going to move the knee through the biggest range of motion you can. And that's going to involve straightening the leg. It's going to involve bending, turning in, turning out. And you can do this standing or seated, but I'm going to kind of revert you to the video down below. So with the video, you're going to notice we can start off in a couple different ways with this. I'm going to start off seated, making sure that you don't move your femur. And then the only movement that you have is with that toes in and out. So we're going to be crossing planes of motion, but it's also going to target some of the muscles from the hips down to the knee and below the knee, and also some of the calves on the backside on the bottom portion coming up. So as we go through, what we want to do is bend as much as possible, turn your foot out, and then straighten your leg from there, turn in, and then bend all the way. You want to push that line of tightness, but starting off, just get used to the movement from there. Now, for some people, they can do it standing. From that, you need a support system, especially if you're starting off with. Go knee bent, turn out, straight, turn over, bend, and then you can go clockwise and then counterclockwise from there. So what you want to then focus on over time is the intensities. Do you want to go slowly? Do you want to go faster? The more time you spend around those end ranges of motion and you're trying to turn your foot out as you're bending it, or turn your foot in as you're bending or straightening it, that is where the adaptation occurs. But first things first, get used to the movement, go from there. This is going to be perfect for any warm-ups, and especially for general health of the body and the knees moving forward. So I want you to practice this at least 2 minutes, 3 times throughout your day, ideally spreading it out in the morning, at midday, and then later afternoon, night. And this is something that you could do long-term, ideally for the rest of your life. It's weird for me even saying that, but it will help tremendously. If there's other injuries, accidents, you probably want to recess from there, but this will help open up everything and allow the nervous system to connect to those tissues and joints that normally have not connected to in a long time. And this is how you are able to accelerate the healing process quite well. So let's do this on a daily basis from here on out, especially through the end of the month. And we'll go from there too, especially over these next couple times, making it a focus. So it's Dr. Jace, Knee Workspace. We'll see you soon.